hello. Turn that down for a second here. Hi, it's been a minute. Sorry about that. I told you January would be a weird time, and it will continue to be so. But, so originally I was going to do some hightail today, but the thing I wanted to do took more time than anticipated, so therefore we will be doing something else today. So, this is an idea I've had for a little while now. I just haven't had time to execute it, but I did today. Allow me to show you what we've got here. I know, lots of stuff on screen. It'll be fine, I promise, don't worry. So, you may have seen in that stream I did the other day in the archipelago. The archipelago in CJ stream, and then I did participate in the other ones, the prison one, but I didn't stream that one because I wanted to be in the fun VC with everyone, and that was not a streaming VC, and I don't want to stream people who don't know they're being streamed. I have this thing called ethics and morals. Complicated subject, I know, but I've been enjoying playing around with the archipelago software, so I figured, let's have some fun with it. Today, I'm playing Haste, but everyone else, all of you, can participate in a jigsaw puzzle. As you do things in the jigsaw puzzle and match things up, I unlock things in my game. And you also unlock more puzzle pieces sometimes. As I complete levels in my game, I unlock your jigsaw pieces. You see, the cycle continues. So, I figured, let me just pull up the link and pin it. Alrighty, pin this message in chat. And really nothing left to do? But get started. So this, I'm also going to start the jigsaw puzzle. So that way, we're good to go. You can see there's a bunch of jigsaw pieces to start with here. Apologies for the lag here. I know that's not everyone's favorite. There we go. Just need to pull that back up. Here, I'll show you jigsaw puzzle. We got some pieces. Feel free to join in using the link in chat. Just click connect and it will get you into the jigsaw puzzle. And everyone will be working on the puzzle at the same time. Don't worry, it's not just you. In the meantime, I'm going to get started on my game here. I'm gonna move that prediction overlay just a little bit over here. Hello. So it doesn't collide with that. Appreciate the lurksies, Beth. Hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, whatever time zone. You'll find this funny. I did get the idea to do a community jigsaw puzzle from your streams. Yep, I'll try and switch to some hightail after I get this all done. We'll see how it's going. I'm trying to do some fancy coding stuff for hightail, but I looked at it and I was like, that is more work than I have time for and energy for this morning. It's a bunch of off-stream preparation stuff. Oh yeah, no, that was the easiest part there, right? I legitimately was thinking like, oh, I should play some Hytale today, and then I looked at my phone and I saw the ping. I was like, the odds. I've had that one, the Harbinger's Chaos, set for a little while now. Yeah, theoretically, like I could do some of the coding stuff on stream, but it's not gonna make good content. Really? Well, then I definitely have to do it. If not today, I'll try and do it tomorrow. If I run out of time today. It's definitely got some Minecraft vibes. It's also very rough around the edges at times, but where it really shines is just how it takes advantage of all of the tools that people have made over the years, or at least the ideas of them. It's definitely got some Minecraft 2 vibes in it. I mean, they have vertical slabs, so you know. Sandbox in both the game kind of and how much shenanigans mods can do. It's so fun. That's fair. They're updating the game like every week now, so it's amazing. It's interesting to see how fast things are moving. Well, if you do get it, if you use code MOST80, I get a cut of the purchase. Got into their creator program. And I know they're not planning on changing the price for a while. Oh no. Yes. Eat food, be ready for that, because that's an important kind of conversation. Yes. Thank you again for the lurks. Oh, I found my starting Sparks upgrade. I'd love to see it. I'm gonna keep on going down this level here. No, the audio issues are back. No. Alright. Alright, after we complete this shard, we're gonna work on that jigsaw puzzle together for a little bit. That way we can keep moving forward here. I have a feeling, we'll see what happens. I may not get all of the things I need out of just my own game, which is how it's supposed to work, crazy enough. There we go, I added 2 puzzle pieces, or 10, I can math. 10 puzzle pieces have been added the puzzle. As a reminder, people are interested. The puzzle link is pinned in chat or do exclamation mark jigsaw. And then from there, all you should need to do is hit connect and you're in. Or the fact I'm crashing into the ground a lot, I'm very good at this game, you know? I have a little bit of experience in it. Just a couple of hours. Yep, I'm good at this game. Yeah, I got a ping here real quick. I gotta check. And I need to reply to this 2 seconds. And sorry for the delay here. Alright, sorry about that. Just had to reply to a ping. It's all good. That's why I have pings. Let's keep going here. I will definitely be going back and potentially clipping that I'm good at the game moment because no particular reason, just comedic irony. Wee laser beams. Ow, I clipped the wall there. That's not good. Must go faster. Oh, that's the item I needed. Nice progressive shard. That means I have technically unlocked the next level. Though I will be working on the puzzle for a few moments here after we finish this level. I love anti-spark bundles here as well. They are my extra currency for upgrades, but I may have sent the upgrades into the randomizer pool, so they're now what are called checks, which means people unlock things for doing checks. For example, I have completing levels as checks. I have defeating bosses as checks. Buying that archipelago item from the store is checks. It's all the things that give an item to someone. As you can see, it can be myself, it could be puzzle pieces for the puzzle. If there were more games, it could be more things. But currently, it's technically a 2-game randomizer. Alright, this level is just flying by and it's time to go to our first bottles. Ooh, 500 anti-spark bottle. For reference, one clear of a full like shard is like 300 to 400 usually. Alright, say hello everyone to the jumper. Jumper in the shard one is very simple. Shoots the floor's lava missiles at you, which makes the floor lava, as you can see here. And if you're too slow, jumper jumps away. Literally that simple. Now, of course, because this is a 4 health boss, it's not going to be just run back and forth and dodge the floor the entire time. There is a complication that appears. Yes, we can both acknowledge that how that happened, but now it's the ring is lava as well. Don't worry, that won't happen too often, just every time I run back and forth. Which is why I'm trying to be quick and run towards the jumper. That's why I'm trying to build up that energy to use my board, because the board makes it so much easier to get over that. It's a little bit of a safety net for me in case things go bad, which they're likely to do. Like that. Alright, I have low health. Jumper has medium to low health. Nothing left to do but one more time. And yes, my game is lagging. No, it's not you. I don't know why I say that either. See, we're having a rough time here right now, and I'm not enjoying that. But we made it over the wall, which is the difficult part. So it's the part that's riskiest here. Directly a jumper in 3, 2, 1, and max energy upgrade for me for completing that boss. And shard complete. Nice. Unlock some items and then we'll complete the shard. We've now arrived back in the hub. We've cleared one of the 7 shards that I have selected for this randomizer. I got to pick how many. As good as I am, it would take just way too long to get to that final shard and complete it, so we're gonna do just 7 of them. So, like I promised, let's work on that jigsaw puzzle for a little bit. Pull that up here. Put that on my main screen. There we go. Got an edge piece. Got another edge piece. Thankfully, one of the cool things with this jigsaw puzzle, which you can't really see right now, is it tells me how many merges are possible. How many times can we put something together here? The top right here. And it says that there are 20. I know that's hard to read, so I'll read it out for you. There's 20 possible merges we can do right now. And let's also pull up the puzzle itself right now. Some context of what we're looking at here. Like, for example, this piece definitely lines up over here. And this one's along the bottom. So now. Another edge piece. This one also along the bottom? Perhaps? Or here on the right, maybe. We'll see. Audio, don't do that. I'm just kind of spreading out these pieces, seeing what we can find. I do recognize, of course, this face here. Okay, yeah, I see where this goes. Okay, this is in the middle. Where's this one? Ah, below it here. As a reminder, if you want to join in on the jigsaw, click that link and hit connect, and you can join this jigsaw puzzle and move pieces around just like I am. Hope that sometimes they may even connect. I'll work on these clouds for a moment because I see a lot of pieces that may connect on this one. This one's probably on the right. Hey, look at that! I clicked one together. I'm gonna try and do 10 pieces here. Plus some sorting. Apologies again for the audio. I don't know what's up with it. I'm working on it. I'm annoyed by it too. Okay. Doesn't quite line up with that. It's gonna be this though that's like slightly off to the side here. It's definitely the part up there. So many pieces. Oh boy. Okay, this piece is right side up now. Where's this one? Oh boy. Oh, it's down there. Okay, yeah. I think I would have better luck at looking at this and knowing where things are, but I made the mistake of choosing a randomized puzzle. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna give myself until the ads finish running to work on this puzzle, then we'll hop back into haste here real quick. I'm looking at this piece. Where does it line up? There it is. Okay. Normally it's kind of up here compared to that. Near the clouds. Kind of just in the middle here. I know this is real exciting stuff. Oh, we got 2 faces there. Good news. Oh no, what's the clue button doing there? No, how terrible. It marks a piece that can be connected to another. Doesn't tell you which one, but it does say which one can be connected here. Don't forget ad breaks starting in just a moment. As always, you know how to skip those. It's Twitch. You can use your primes, use your subs, become a subscriber, all that sort of fun stuff. And if you're already, I appreciate you. You get to enjoy the ad cast, which in this case is just going to be more puzzle solving probably, but does this connect to anything? Oh, sorry, I should ask a better question. Does this connect to anything? Yes. It's a puzzle piece. It's labeled even as something connects to it right now. Where is this piece, though, is the million-dollar question. That I don't have the answer to yet. Hello, ad skippers, whether that's you getting lucky or you becoming a subscriber or anything like that. Thank you so much for watching. And also, hello, VOD watchers. I know you get the ad-free experience just a little bit later than the usual. My fun fact of the day is, as of a couple days ago, I finally have every VOD scheduled up until now. Obviously, I'm going to have to then go and schedule this one, but that's a easier problem to solve. I'm really proud of it, even though it took forever. My VOD channel will now have nearly every recording I've made. I'm not going to say it has everything. I did make sure it was like actually a reasonable experience to look at. I mean, some of those community streams, I had my OBS die on me and the footage is just unwatchable. I'm sad about that, but nothing I can do to fix that. Just work better going forward. So yeah, that's my exciting thing of the day. Where does this piece go? Okay. I spread out a bunch of pieces. We got some pieces that are like down here. We got some pieces around. If you want to hop in, use the link in chat. It's pinned as well. And we're going to hop back into haste for a moment here, just so we can keep on moving and finish up haste reasonably quickly, because this will be the longest thing for me. And obviously, you can't really help me with haste, so yeah. That's just how it goes. Alright, so here's some other important things. You see all these people around here? They are basically shops. And we have to check and see what's important and what's not. That one is not important. This purchase could be important. May need to buy that later. And this one, well, I like that, but it's not required, which is fine. That's how it's supposed to go. Now this is the real shop right here. Okay, so here's what we're looking at here. This is normally the upgrade menu for haste. As you can see, I did flip the button that says, hey, take my abilities, throw them in the item pool. Don't need to buy them. But now there's spots for things to be picked up. We're going to do some funny shenanigans here. This anti-spark 250 bundle is being bought for 150 anti-sparks. Therefore, I buy it, and I go up. Which doesn't make sense at all. We're going to buy the progressive shard, because that's critical important. One of the important things I need to buy... Oh, did the game crash? Nope, it was just loading. Starting sparks is incredibly useful to me, so we're gonna buy that. We're gonna get this anti-spark bundle. We're gonna go back and be like, oh, you did a bunch of things, and my anti-sparks will have gone up without completing a level, which is really funny. So we're gonna go back to the shop, buy that on accident. Oops, it's fine. We're gonna buy the 500 for 500, no change there. The reason why I'm buying some of these ones that are less useful is I do need to progress through the shop in order to find out what the later items even are. So I do need to buy the things that don't make sense to buy, just so I can have the others.
Hey.
Come on, Captain. Yep, and that's all we can buy for now. Perfect. Let's move on. We now have three shards available to us, if my math is correct here. I would know this off the top of my head, but I don't actually have the normal tracker I have open, so I probably should do that, but it's fine. It's fine. By the way, good news, even if we don't buy everything in the shop, if I complete my goal, which is shard 7 here, if I complete shard 7, then everything I have left gets automatically sent out into the world. So there's no issues or worries. I'm gonna say not my finest start in this level, considering I haven't even made it to fragment selection and I am missing some hit points. You can really see the effect of the increased sparks in levels. They're even starting to stack on top of each other a little bit, which we love. Alright, now that we've entered shard 2, we did get to do a little bit of fanciness. See here how there's a little green thing? That's a disruption. Those can help or hurt, and they're known in advance, so it's my fault if I pick them. Good thing it's exactly what I want to do. I only have 80 hit points, so each one of those is a full heal. Just automatically. I think it is pretty neat. Alright. We're going to select most of these in a row, so that way I don't have to select them later. We're going to start running. I hope you're enjoying the tunes. I love the tunes of Haste. They're just a vibe. Okay, I probably shouldn't be flying over the laser stuff. That would be generally considered unsafe activities. And I prefer Zoe's head to be attached. Yep. As a reminder, in case you're wondering what's going on, why am I running fast and trying to reach the level? And quickly, is the world is crumbling behind me because of the people, the company, whatever you want to call it. I didn't think it has an actual name. I don't remember off the top of my head. But, needless to say, things are bad. World is crumbling. Prefer not to die. But, yeah. And we're really good at going fast. The urge to just run directly into a wall then was funny, but I do want my health to be good, so I can finish this run in a reasonable amount of time. because even just doing 7 shards takes a fair amount of time, especially because they get more difficult and longer as they continue. There are more levels to complete in each shard, and if you lose your lives, you have to start from the beginning of the shard. So, double item purchase. 1.25 thousand anti-sparks. That's huge. Obviously, some of the later ones do have a higher price, so having more anti-sparks never hurt. In case you're curious, by the way, of how all of this is working, I generated a game in Archipelago. I said, hey, we're playing Jigsaw and we're playing Haste. And I have a bunch of settings that I tweaked for like how many puzzle pieces, stuff like that. And then I generated the game and I threw it together on a server. There's a central server managing the randomizer, doling out the items and all that sort of stuff. And then obviously the Jigsaw puzzle is on a website, and there is a mod that has been specifically written for Haste to interact with Archipelago. Fun fact, I am not a developer of this mod for the Haste to get the Archipelago work, but I have contributed to it a little bit. Oh, that's the world crumbling behind me. Hang on, let me play the game for a second before I get into story time, because it's funny. Also, yes, the game is lagging. No, it's not you. My computer hates me apparently. Ooh, that's gonna be bad for me. Anybody else see the world crumble? Yeah, that's chasing me the whole time. Try to run fast to avoid that. You know, generally considered a good healthy option is to not be near the wall of death and the crumbling world behind me. Thankfully, going fast is possible. Need the sparks. Not worrying about the sparks as much. I'm trying to just live. So there are more checks in that first shard that I can do. I set it so I can go back and do more things, like buy more items from the shop or do a couple more fragments, those little sections. But hopefully we don't need to. That'd be the goal. We'll see, though. More puzzle pieces. Not gonna say no. Anyway, as I was saying, while I don't develop this mod for Haste, I am technically a person who has contributed to it. The first time I played this mod, you may see a little message appearing on my screen about like, oh, you sent an item was sent to whatever. That little display was in the middle of my screen because of my monitor size. So I coded up my own fix for it and submitted it, and it was accepted. So I was like, yay! I mean, Haste may not be the most popular game to Archipelago. That's Hollow Knight. I'm not even joking. In the last like community one that I was in, there was like double to triple digit Hollow Knight players. Progressive shard. Yeah, this little thing that says mostly to Haste found progressive shard. That was in the middle of my screen. I coded it up so you could put it in any corner you wanted and offset it as well. Because I imagine people have different overlays. They have whether they're, well, if they're like having, you know how my little PNG thing that bounces back up and down, if that's over the game or outside of the game. So I made it so you can kind of customize where that ends up. Of course, the real people went in and actually made it much better, added more things and stuff like that, but I got to contribute and learn more about haste modding, because most of my haste mods are just kind of technical weird stuff. Like, you'll notice the little like background change on my screen when we hit a boss, or the little message saying here's the seed for this shard. That's because I enjoy doing that stuff. That is, I like making creator tools. I mean, I'm not perfect at it. I'm not gonna say I'm perfect at making these tools. I actually plan on making some hightail versions. That's one of the things that was trying to take so long, is I'm gonna make some hightail versions. But I figured out that that was not gonna make great content to do on stream, and to get set up to the point where that would be good content would much more time than I had this morning when I had the idea. So, hence why I'm here. I've had this idea for a little while now. I actually had all of the randomizer stuff pre-configured. I just needed to go generate the game and do it. So therefore, I took 30 seconds to generate the game, turned it on, and now we're here. Alright, so this is one of my favorite things that randomly happens in levels. It's the train. We love the train. Technically it's like mining stuff, but train has boost rings and sparks, both of which are incredibly useful for going fast and having currency to buy things at a shop. Can't stay on them completely because obviously there are things on the tracks, but it does make it super fun to run along. Not gonna lie. But you know how I did the thing that I get 5 free not getting hit with damage? I've already burned 4 of them. Again, I am very good at this video game. Truly. Definitely. Alright, we're about to hit our final shop here. We have lost 50% sparks and fragments because of the disruption. My game is laggy, I don't know why, and I'm scared. There we go, it stopped lagging. Where are all the sparks? Hello, sparks. Please, go into my wallet. Double spark, double spark, double spark, yeah! Ooh. Don't want to get hurt there. Alrighty, there we have finished the fragment. It's time to go to the shop one more time. I'm gonna buy things for myself, so that way I can clear this first try. Unless there's something incredibly obvious here first. Well, I mean, gotta go faster and not die. The agency, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, they're kind of drilling into those shards and it kind of destroys a lot of stuff. Welcome to the convoy. Convoy is very simple. You have to get inside and hit the heart of it. I regret to inform you there are lots of lasers. A couple lasers, potentially. That was my last free hit. Alrighty. Of course, getting inside isn't as simple as going to its back. Oh no. There's also the whole inner structure here, which I now demonstrate how to safely get through. Alright, that's one of 3. There are now more lasers. A couple more lasers. Potentially more lasers. Don't worry though, just simply go through the middle and you'll be fine. Nothing can hurt you here. As long as you don't touch anything that will hurt you here. Alright, it's now simple, just do that one more time and we're out of here. Fun fact, originally this run was going to be 8 shards, but I didn't want to do convoy on hard mode again. Not that it's not fun, it's really fun when you get a good build going for it, but if you're trying to do the buy archipelago items and then do this boss, it's pain and suffering. Alright, and that, my friends, is the convoy defeated. I got a max energy upgrade for that. That is actually huge. One of my goals, not required, but it's nice to have, is the abilities that have been thrown into the randomizer. One of them is Sage's Cowl, which allows me to jump. I like jumping. It's great. Alright, we did get a lot of anti-sparks there, so we're gonna just do a little hop, skip, and a board ride over to the shopping district area, otherwise known as Survivors of Worlds That Are No More, or just people who are here to vibe. Alrighty, what do we got here? I need to see what this is, so we're gonna buy that. Okay. Get an item randomly upgrade. 5 puzzle pieces. And this is, okay, it's more puzzle pieces. That's fine. I intentionally made it so I get a lot of anti-sparks, specifically so this part is not nearly as bad. There we go. Shard started. Here we go. Oh yeah, we're seeing the sparks now. We've already picked up 104. Nice. Ignore the scary sounds behind me. It's fine. The world's definitely not collapsing. More puzzle pieces. Love to see more puzzles. Money, money, followed by more money, followed by more money, followed by health, followed by getting hurt, then immediately being healed. We're gonna go to here because then I'll know that we're right before the final shop where I spend all my money. You know. I think for this shard, a good topic will be Archipelago in general, because I mentioned Hollow Knight, and obviously we're playing HASTE and Jigsaw, but there are a fair number of games supported in various fashions here. We've got custom games, we've got a bunch of mods for games. That's the general idea. If you're ever interested in the supported games list, the ones that are like the most verified, we've got the list here on archipelago.gg. But there is a community-made spreadsheet that has all of them that work, at least or in progress, and that list is extensive. There are hundreds of games on it. So if it's a relatively popular game, there is a high chance that someone has at least discussed making a randomizer for it. If not made one already. I mean, someone even made Wordle a randomizer. Wordle. And obviously we got jigsaw puzzle. There's a Yahtzee. There's a Yahtzee one. We're gonna do a double whammy, this one and this one, because I know I'm gonna hit with that minus health one later, so therefore. Whee. Ah, there we go. A nice amount of sparks there. That'll be some serious money later. You already see that maximum energy going into play here. I'm able to use my board much more often and much longer. And after this shard, we'll spend another little bit of time running some ads and working on the jigsaw puzzle. So I have a feeling ad break's gonna happen during this shard. Okay, I say that and I get the 5-minute alert. Okay. That's just hilarious. Okay, we're just finding all of my progressive shards. I don't know how to feel about this. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but also it's gonna make the puzzle very interesting. So obviously if I finish this game, every puzzle piece from my game will be sent out. So we're gonna have quite the puzzle. 300 piece puzzle is what I said. So that will be something. Currently having to lock in for 2 seconds here while I go through lasers and branches, apparently. Roots. Oh yeah, something I was gonna do. Hang on. Give me 1 second. Critical thing I forgot to know. Where is the notification? There we go. Nearly forgot to do that before the time ran out. That would have been bad. In case you're wondering what I just did, Twitch is resetting the 5 gift sub magic discount thing today, the end of today. So if you want to get some people out of the ad, you now have a discounted way to do so in terms of gift bombs. I set it to go for 57 hours because that's all the time I had remaining and it's going to refresh anyway, so I figured might as well. So if you want a chance to get in on that thing and probably trigger a hype train, not gonna lie, have fun. Directly in the face. That's kind of what I was hoping to avoid, because if I get too much health loss, then bad times in the next shard. That's also why I picked up the Sparks Give Me Health item, because as you can see, I am now mostly healed already. Looks like the VOD channel posted videos. Nice, you'll have to see it. Plutonium coin. Plutonium coin is the most useful item if you're able to manage it. Every couple of seconds, I believe it's 6, you get 10% energy, which is very helpful. Alright, capture these little guys, the Weebos collected. Ow. Need to collect 3. Hello there, you. So ignore everything I said about staying healthy. It's fine. I promise. It's fine. It's just a flesh wound. Not close at all. Yeah, don't worry about the health thing. I'm sure I'll get it back anytime now. I'm just kidding. It doesn't hurt you for getting hurt in there. And I got healed here as well. Of course, that's when ads run. That's incredibly hilarious. Right as that transition. All right. Ow. I stubbed my toe. I kind of want to see if this works with the healing thing because that'd be really cool. But I also want to buy this. I can do both. I am not punished. Welcome back from the ads. I lost 50 health for doing this level, unfortunately. I get healed. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. That's incredibly funny. Synergy. Oh, there we go. That's a lot of healing. Look at that. I'm already almost back up to full health. No tree, this is not the time for the funny interlude. Funny getting hit. Okay. This is shaping up to be a very good run. So we have plutonium and healing. We're set. And even more healing, you know, just for casual. All right, time for the last shop and then the boss. Hello there. Ooh, okay, we had a tough choice here. Do I send an archipelago item out, which could be a thing for me of any kind? Or do I send double a HP per spark? I got anti-sparks. Even better. Because those are permanent and they last forever. These 367 sparks are just gonna poof. No matter what I do. Oh, look, it's Jumper again. Welcome to harder mode Jumper. As you can see, the lava has turned blue. I don't know what that's gonna mean about, you know, everything around here, but let's just say it's not healthy. Looks like a new coat of paint for jumper as well. Still the same amount of health. I'm sure nothing else has changed. There's nothing to worry about. Hey, what are those beams from the sky? Why are there beams in the sky? Oh, I wonder what those could be about. Anyway, big beams in the sky. Did I say one? I meant two. Get pranked. And you still have to deal with the lava wall. And the timer is a little bit shorter to get over jumper and smack. This is why I did not select the spark item, is you don't get that many sparks. You do get to run around a lot, which is why I was really happy about that. They get hit, it's fine. I can tank one hit. Now comes the fun part where we're going to attempt to not get hit. I have burned all of my get hitness. So what's going to happen is there we go. That's great. We love that. That's actually really good. All right. Get hit, jumper. Shard 3 complete. You're cleared to move on to the next shard. But first, before we do that, we're going to work on a little bit of jigsaw for a moment here. See if I can actually get to those 10 minutes. I've been setting pieces and haven't actually been doing anything with them. Alrighty, let's hop over to the jigsaw and take a peek at what's going on here. Well, that's a lot of pieces. Where's this one go? Curved. It's curved. I have no idea where that goes. That kind of looks like forest. So I'm just gonna kind of sort it down there. You look kind of like one of you. But like a little bit lower. Below that one. I should have turned off rotation. It always makes things more complicated, but we're too late for that now. I've made my bed and I will lie in it. I say this on a perfectly rotated piece, by the way. Don't worry. Everything's fine. This one is above this piece. Anyway, exactly. This one's up left. Where does this piece go? This one goes, oh, actually, we might be able to connect something up here. Soonish. It's like right here. Yep, that's definitely down there somewhere. This one's top right. Bird? Bird. Double click. Nice. Silly mountain. Okay, it's over here-ish. Broken barrel is by the trees. Okay. Where are you? Ooh. I don't know. I'll come back to you later. Your water. clouds, more clouds. So many clouds. Well, that connects up. Another anti-spark bundle. You'll love to see it. Where are you? You have to be that way up because of the tree. You're on the right side somewhere. Kind of around this high. More clouds. Well, that just hooks up right there. What are the odds? More splashes. This. And then this. Yes. What are you? What are you? We're gonna do a couple clues here. Sling hooks up to this one. Okay, okay. Is it this piece or is it? Yeah, there's like 36 merges I can make, so I am aware that there are a lot of merges. Yeah, I kind of figured that one. Building out the clouds nicely. Max health upgrade. Love to see it. We'll see. Where are you? Currently staring at the image, trying to figure out where that could be. What are you? Right next to a waterfall. That helps me out. Oh, it's next to the mountain. Where did the mountain go? Oh, there's that one. It knows that a lot of these are like prime, powerhouse, delightful. Those are filler items because there are too many spots for things, but not enough things. What are you? What could you be? I have no idea. You're part of the barrel, though. More puzzle pieces. We're on a roll right now for the moment, so. Keep going on this for a few more moments here. More clues. You know, I probably should see like I mean something connects to this. Question is what? Well, that answers the question right there. Even more puzzle pieces. What are the odds? Almost got that face going. That's what that is, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, what are you? What are you in this? Investigate. You. Of course. Spider thing. Rentals. Okay, okay. I know we're distracted, but I'm having fun, so I'm gonna keep going. Don't worry. See, look at me progress on the mountain. Another clue, please. I can connect something to that? Okay, okay. What can I connect to that? Not those. This goes somewhere. Where is the spot I had for this? That doesn't answer the question. What connects to you? Let's see. Sure I didn't lose a piece behind. I can connect you to something? Okay, okay. What though? What can I connect you to? I'm gonna give myself till the end of the next ad break, which is about 5 minutes plus the ads, and then we'll move back over to Haste. Don't worry. What do you connect to? I'm a fool. Did you know? I'm quite the fool. I thought it was two different faces. Nope, it's just part of one. Okay. Well, um, I think we may have to take a pause on this for a second because looks like archipelago went down. Normally this wouldn't be a problem, but I am on their host server this time, which means yep, looks like the server completely went out. Okay. Okay. That's no problem, because good news. It saves our progress. Nothing will be lost. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to switch to Hightail. Oh no, we're going crazy. We're going backup plans to backup plans. So, give me a second and we'll switch over to that game real quick. Here we go. I'm going like ads and stuff.
Oh, that definitely needs to be clipped.
So it was. Don't worry, past self, you did great. You clipped it.
This is why I stream.
Fallen and Hive. Let's hope we can avoid the crowd.
Several years ago.
Yeah, Lily's been using it since basically the start of, well,
That's
2020
so
when
cool.
she started streaming.
What?
I'm clipping that.
I'm working on glorious combat. I just didn't want to hit a marvelous marauder. Okay, now that's just rude.
Wow! Ask and you shall receive.